All right, here we go. This is Can I Really Succeed at Day Trading in 30 Days, week 2. So I don't have many days left. And last week was the week that, if any week's going to break you, that's the week. So I'm going to go over it. I apologize for my voice. Lost it last week. Still coming back. So I got two setups. The first one is a 15-minute scalp. And the backtest, I keep reiterating it, making it better, optimizing it rather. And it's definitely by far my best setup. There's no doubt. I've gone over this 150 times, but I've been attempting to trade it with automation because my goal was to not have to sit in front of the screen to trade, because every time I do that, I get FOMO, I do something stupid, I tweak something, I try to re-enter, etc. Just screw shit up. So this is the reason why automation cannot be traded, at least with the current setup and the current software. So this is on Tuesday, one contract, and this was a winner in TradingView. This is a $200 and I think $50 winner, or $220, and it was minus 21 points. So this is on one NQ contract. Result of the trade was a loser, and it was automated. 32.2 points difference. So this makes this totally untradeable when I'm shooting for between 10 and 16 points on average. That's double the move in the wrong way. So obviously the P&L did not match. Should have been $220 winner. Ended up being a $435 loss, a difference of $635. So on Tuesday, I had to kill that setup, which is unfortunate. It was not a good trade. There was no main intervention. So the trade gets an F. Concerns. The scalp setup 100% can't be traded with the current automation setup. But that doesn't mean I'm just giving up. The simplest thing to do is to set a bracket order, which is called an ATM order in Tradeovate. But all that is, it's a set, take profit, and stop. So no matter what your entry point is, you're guaranteed whatever your stop and take profit is. So that's where the scalp's at, and I'll go through the update. But right now, totally untradeable, even though this is the backtest. Secondly, Moonshot had a good start. Week 2, we've had to pause it. The worst news you could have. So it's clearly a high-risk setup. It's an all-day move. And last week we hit our max stop every day, which has never happened in the backtest. I think the most losers ever was 3, and we had 5. So this was done with automation, but it's pretty obvious that unless I have years, which is definitely the approach to have, I need to have filters, because right now there's not enough filters or requirements to enter, and the market clearly is not moving in that direction. And I'm sure this week we'll have 5 winners in a row that will make up for it, but it's extremely high drawdown. And in 2021, this strategy did not look good. So right now I'm using paper, so I'm not giving up either. But my goal, and what I always do when something looks bad, is I go to paper. Again, I'm no expert. This is just what I'm doing. And I monitor how it looks, and then I keep optimizing the settings. So I said I wouldn't do that, but after 6 or 5 losers in a row at the max loss, not just regular loss, it's clear the market's not moving in that way. So it was a really bad week, but is there any good news? So thankfully, yes. So when the automation failed on the scalp setup, it became obvious that I couldn't do that. So I set up a bracket order, which is what I always used to do, and a manual setup, and I started to trade that. So there's a couple other trades in there, but as of Friday, I started to use that setup, traded on Monday, traded today, and I wouldn't say I'm feeling great about it because I have to manually set it, and that's never good for me, but that's the only solution I possibly have to give this a good try. I am working on one other thing, which is Traders Post, and also there's one other automation platform that you could take your TradingView Pine script and execute that. The biggest issue I see is that none of them that I've seen, other than one option, maybe Pick My Trade, allows a static take profit and stop. So we will see if that's going to happen. But as of right now, moving forward, if I have time to get in front of the computer at that exact time, I mean, the problem is sometimes these setups don't happen all day. So today, I think it happened. When was it? It didn't happen till 12 o'clock. So the goal is still to have automation. But as of right now, with the smaller targets and the amount of entry difference I've had, it just doesn't work. And today, I did set it up on Trader's Post, but it fired incorrectly. So moving forward, the update. Hopefully we have strategy A, bracket order. Maybe this will be our success. We don't have much time left. We've got 15 more trading days. But I do see some green, so this is good. And this is kind of what I used to do. And maybe I just try to get too fancy too quick with the automation. But the backtest looks good. This is a setup I made. The one challenge with that is the script is on me and needs to fire properly. So we'll see if we can automate this. This is since 2021. There's definitely some flat periods here. But I'm hoping this is it. So that's the plan moving forward. It could have been a week that I quit completely, but I'm going to go forward with one setup, not quit on the other setups. And all I'm doing on like the moonshot is I'm looking over a long period of time what the price action looks like using ChatGPT and writing new Pine script versions on that to see if we can get better and better results. And then try to test it live. I do still like an all-day trade setup because you can have a ton of slippage and not the perfect entry and still be successful. I just don't have the right filters to give me more confidence to let it run all day. So we're pausing that. But overall, really good. We're almost at 500 subs, so thank you guys. Hopefully I have my voice back for the holidays, after Thanksgiving. And I think we'll get there. So I'm thinking strategy A is the way to go. I'm going to try to keep it chill, bracket order, and keep moving because the results just look too solid, too high of a win rate. So let's see what happens. Appreciate you guys. Subscribe. Talk to you soon.